Hello friends from BREC In Touch. Today is Good Friday, and that's a day when we would normally meet together as a church to remember the fact that Jesus died for us on the cross and to remember the reasons that he did it. And it's a very sobering day and a very strangely named day really, because sometimes it's difficult to see what's good about Good Friday. But it's an important day in the church for us to reflect on the cross and its meaning, and just how important it is to us and how through it Jesus achieved forgiveness for us and for us to have eternal life. And it's also hard for us to reconcile the fact that Jesus knew what he was facing and still made that choice. And he went through that Friday experience. But the Bible talks about it being because of the joy set before him. And clearly that joy wasn't the cross itself, but it was what lay beyond the cross. And that began with the power of that resurrection on that first Easter Sunday. We're going through a bit of a crisis time at the moment, and it might be thought to be akin to a Friday, a Good Friday. No, we're not suffering in the same way that Jesus did, but it could be called a long Good Friday. But even as we go through this, we can see some positive things that we are able to benefit from. But equally, people are really struggling in all sorts of different ways with just the lack of social contact, the lack of community within the church, which is something that has been forced on us. But at least as we look through this crisis, we know that we can look ahead to a Sunday, and that there will be a time when life returns to a more normal basis. It may never be the same. It may be quite different for the future, but at least we will be able to meet together and have community again. A few years ago, Tony Campolo brought out a book and a series of sermons, and it was based around the idea of Good Friday. But it was a very simple message. It was this: it's Friday, but Sunday's coming. And so as we face this long Good Friday, we can also compare it to the fact that on Sunday is Resurrection Day, and we will also see a bright future as Sunday comes back to our lives and to our community. So God bless everyone, and stay safe.